Hey guys, what is up? It is Bib7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, we're going to be talking about this week's update, what little there is to talk about for it. For some reason, my browser doesn't want to work. Okay, so first thing I want to check, did they fix this fucking shit? They didn't even fucking fix it! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god. The literal morons. I swear to fucking Christ. So they fucking decide in the middle of like last week to do another one of their great old warm fixes, what they call them. Fucking stupid bullshit where you have to reopen the client to get their fix. Instead, it's not a hot fix, but it's not a cold fix. It's a warm fix. Fucking ridiculous. Last time they did this, you might remember, it made like everything in your bank like fucked up and looked terrible. All the icons, your sailfish could be like white or pink. There was like pink marks all over everything, and it took them literal weeks to fix that. And this time they decided to do a warm fix, and they even say known issues. If you hover over your action bar, sometimes it'll just stay highlighted, and it's just the most triggering fucking thing. It annoys me so much. Like if I like am just doing something, then all of a sudden I notice, oh, half my action bar has white squares around it. And they don't even fucking fix it with the actual update of the week. These fucking idiots. I swear to God. Oh my God. And they not only that, but there's been consistent teleport crashes. Like when you teleport, there's been consistent crashes, like heap destroying or some stupid bullshit like that. And they said on Reddit they still haven't fixed those either. So they basically do this warm fix, which introduces basically nothing that is beneficial. Like there's barely any changes that are like there's no reason for them to do it. Basically, they could just wait until Monday and then maybe actually have time to do what little testing they actually do complete. And realize, oh, hey, the game crashes whenever we teleport. Or, like, half the time when you teleport, the game will just hard crash on you. Maybe we should, fix that before pushing this. And, oh, look at that. When you hover over your ability bar, there's just white squares around all your abilities. That might annoy some people. We probably shouldn't include this small, minor change to the client until we can actually get that fixed. But, they just say, fuck it. It's a known issue. You just have to deal with it. Fucking moronic. Actually moronic, these people at Jagex, it seems like. Okay, so now we can talk about, after my rant there, we can talk about the patch week we have, which is essentially no updates at all. And there was supposed to be a clan QOL improvements this week, but even that, despite us having pretty much nothing at all this month, got pushed back somehow. Clan QOL improvements got pushed back. So that doubly sucks, because that probably means the first week of May is just going to be clan QOL garbage. And I don't know about you guys, but this is just my opinion. I feel like all this clan bullshit that they're doing caters to like a very, very small amount of the RuneScape population. Like, I'm in a clan, but I don't actually have anything to do with like the management or anything about the clan, and none of these clan changes have really affected me in any way, and I doubt these ones will either. So yeah, I don't really like these updates, and the fact that they consider them a whole update week, and now it's going to take up even the first week of May most likely, which fucking sucks. And the only content update of this month got pushed back. The Easter event is not, in my opinion, counting as a content update, especially because it's like a 10-minute, no, not even, like a 5-minute quest, and then just another one of the token gathering bullshit events that they've done several times. So that's great. They even in the update patch or whatever the fuck, the update news post, they blame it on the holiday last week. Like, are you fucking serious? They've been working on this update for the entire month. It's been the only update that's supposed to come out this month, and they knew, unless they're morons, they knew there was going to be a holiday. Can they really not plan for a single day gone in their week? Like, is their planning really that horrible that they're like, oh shit, we actually have a bank holiday on Monday. Well, we're going to have to push the update back a week. Like, Jesus Christ, it's actually embarrassing how badly planned they seem to have their entire development schedule. Like, if you say something is going to be delivered on the 29th and there's a planned normal holiday that happens probably every year on the week before. That shouldn't affect your schedule. That should have been factored in from the very beginning. Absolutely ridiculous and embarrassing, to be honest, that they even, like, I would have been less angry if they had said nothing about reasoning, because the fact that they use that as an excuse is honestly embarrassing. Okay, so there is a couple of things in the patch notes that I guess I can mention. They've added colors to your stats when you are buffed or reduced. So let's drink a brew here. We have minus in all the stats and then plus defense. So it's red for down, green for up, which, I hope there's a toggle for this, because I can see it being kind of okay for if you're, another way to know if you're not potted up or anything, but I don't think it's really necessary, and it kind of looks a little weird on the skills interface with these colors, but it's not like technically a bad thing. I just hope they give you the option to change it if you want. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I don't know. It just seems like, okay, why? Like, I guess cool, but why at the same time? So, I'm pretty iffy on that. The Stroop waffles have been removed, which I am absolutely gutted about, honestly. I really was hoping that was going to be a permanent in-game feature for the rest of, RuneScape's life, was the Stroop waffles. So if you missed out, boy, did you miss out, because that was just the best temporary thing they've ever had. The only other thing that is in the patch notes is the fact that they've stopped griefing, stopped allowing griefing at portables, which pretty much is at the Lumbridge Combat Academy. Where the hell are my law runes? I really fucked up with all these rune pouches. Just has like all my runes in. But let me just quickly, I guess, demonstrate. So previously, it's World 84. Previously, there would always be a bunch of shit around, cannons, fires, all manner of different things to try and stop people from placing their portables or stop them from being able to click on them as easily. So now you can see I can't light a fire in the vicinity of the Combat Academy. So, I guess this is good. I don't really use portables that much, really, except for like Herblore. Okay, is it like outside the fence? Yeah, so it's basically this whole fence area is like a grief-free zone. You can't place stuff like that. I don't think you can place divine locations either. I should have like a shitload of those. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you could still place divine locations. So guess they failed to even fix the thing that they wanted to fix properly. Pretty sure divine locations were part of this annoyance. However, they don't last very long, I don't think. I don't know. But still, that seems a little bit short-sighted of them to not include that. And of course, there's always still going to be people's massive fucking dragon pets flapping their wings. It's so obnoxious and stupid that, they're never going to remove, because people pay for it. So they want to be able to piss other people off with it, like as if that is a good excuse for it. And that is it. That's fucking it. There's nothing else in the patch notes. So they introduce a bunch of bugs and crashes with their warm fix. Don't fix them with this week's update. And there's essentially nothing that came out this week. And one question I have, what the fuck happened to the Telos Death Touch Dart removal? Let me check here. Let me pull up the good old archives. Let's see. Let's have a quick gander at when the sign refresh nerf happened. I think it was a titular update, like, of the week. Was it not? Okay, perhaps it wasn't. PVM revitalization? There's no way. It wasn't that long ago, was it? Was it? Death changes, PVM fixes, legendary pets. I don't know. I don't think it was this long ago. There's no way. Whoops, I almost just Control S'd it. Want to Control F it. Sign of, no. It wasn't then. So it was earlier this month. I think it was the first update of this month. Maybe the mini quest list update is when it went down. Possibly, definitely possibly. Nobody cares about that. I don't know. But it was like several weeks ago at this point. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point was when they said, the sign refresh nerf came out and they said, we'll be having the Telos Death Touch Dart nerf next week. It still hasn't happened. So anyone who wants to go for a high streak without these crutches, like marring your reputation in the eyes of the community, has to continue to wait. And like, have they just forgotten about it? They mentioned it once, and then they're just like, maybe if we just don't release it, don't talk about it, they'll forget about it. It's just like, what the fuck is happening? How is that hard to implement? I don't understand. I really don't. And it just annoys me, because I kind of want to go for a tele streak, but I'm not going to go for it until these things have been removed, so I can actually have it saved to my freaking whatever you call it, my beast tabs. And they are wiping the streak once you get once they do the nerf. So I don't feel like wasting my time if I want to have it on my log until they do the nerf. So yeah, what the hell with that? I don't really know. That is, like, this has been such an absolutely atrocious month in terms of everything. Like, man, they really fucking sucked it up hard this month. The first 3 months of the year were pretty good. You know, January, February, and March all had some pretty decent things come out. But this month has been absolutely wank. Completely shit. Every week has been either nothing or a bullshit event, and then they introduce all these bugs with this warm fix. Man, they've really been sucking it up hardcore this month. So that's going to probably do it for this vlog, you guys. There's not too much else to discuss here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you been having any hard crashes because of the warm fix? I've had at least 3, maybe even more than that, upon teleporting, and it's really annoying. Thankfully, it hasn't happened during any dangerous things on my hardcore, but I've stopped really doing dangerous things until these things have been fixed. But yeah, I'll have another hardcore episode out this weekend as per usual, and the May month ahead is surely coming this week at some point, because May 1st is on Wednesday. So whenever that comes out, I will definitely make another vlog to discuss it. I'm really hoping we see some sort of decent update coming in May, because this month really needs, like, they really need to redeem themselves in some way for such a horrid month of April that we've had. So thanks for checking out this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I will see you later on this week for the month ahead and Hardcore Iron Man. Peace out, guys.